Right, hello. Give it 5 minutes, well, a couple of minutes. Then I'll start. Mouse console. Might do a quick Afterlife box later on before I finish. How's it going, Ian? You right, mate? Are you doing fine? Hello, Shelley. How's it going? So I thought I'd just do a little stream today. Hello, Jane, darling. Are you feeling better? Hey, Nubsy! My mate Nubsy. I'll have to get hold of you, Nubsy. Try to get you on here one night. Pick a topic or something, yeah? Pick a topic or two. Pick a topic or two. Right. So, not feeling too good today. I was planning to go out, but I didn't feel too good. I overslept. My throat's playing around, as you can hear. So it's only going to be a short one today, probably about an hour. Some of you probably want to know where I've been the last couple of days because I've not streamed on my channel. Well, the reason that is because I've been on Dave's channel. Hilarious. So you've probably seen me over there quite a bit, actually, every single night from either 9 o'clock or midnight onwards. So 9 o'clock onwards or midnight onwards, depends on what Dave's doing. I'm hoping to go on someone's channel tomorrow. And that's Just Cause. Been doing a few topics over there about, remembering the old TV programs, like, the old children's cartoons that then we did the next day on Sunday. So we did cartoons last Saturday. Last Sunday we did movies, and I think we might be doing something to do with another kind of topic on TV. Well, I don't know. We just have to wait and see because, there's some topics we can talk about. We're not actually going to be talking about a particular TV program. It's just like, trying to remember all the kind of things that we used to watch when we were younger, whether it been Star Wars, Star Trek, Humpty Dumpty, Lord of the Rings, all that kind of stuff. So I think Just Cause might be doing one of those tomorrow. And if he is, I'll try to jump on there, and you'll probably see me on there. But yeah, I've been on days quite a bit over this week. I can't even remember when I did my own last stream, to be honest with you. It feels like I've got a cold coming on or something, Oh, hang on. Don't like that one. 4 days ago, I did Hannah and Cece part 2 to see if we was getting any kind of activity from them. Well, saying that we was going to, but we had quite a few K2 hits on there. Nothing major. But yeah, I was supposed to go out today. I was going to try to hit one of the cemeteries, if not a cemeterygoer.com, but I woke up and I looked out the window, kind of thing, and it looked really cold, wet, miserable. So I kind of thought, well, sod that, I'll go back to sleep for a little while, and if the weather got a bit better, I'll get up. But when I woke up, I didn't feel too good. So I thought, no, sod it. I'll cancel off today and probably go tomorrow. But I do want to get out and doing some more cemetery work. I've not done it for a couple of years, and I really did enjoy that. But the problem is, it's a little bit costly to go out sometimes, and I don't really want to be taking too much equipment with me. So when I do start going out, I will probably take one of my boxes. Probably that one, because at least the batteries I can change over on that. I don't need to take a DC box because that's already got a DC box attached to it. Body taker, K2 meter, EMF meter, and maybe an audio recorder, so we get on that. So I've got to kind of get stuff sorted out, you know, for when I do go out. I'm hoping to go up to my bushcraft hopefully next week when we've got better weather. I might do some smoke detecting over there. I don't know yet. I might just go and get some of my tools because I need one of my hammers because I've got picture frames I want to like start putting up in the living room. So I'm just laying on the floor at the moment, you know, on the edges, and I'm afraid that they might get broken. Probably a couple I might throw away because they're just like Indian kind of like craft things which I was able to pick up, you know, outside, and I thought they might be, you know, not so much valuable but interesting. They do look interesting actually, but I don't think it'd be something I can probably put in my own flat, you know, and admire kind of thing, you know. So they might go back out and skip. I have got some really massive, and I mean massive, like picture frames of like, I think Countryside. So I want to put a couple of those up. I really need to start sorting that living room and out. Really need to start. I've just been so kind of like tired out and exhausted, you know, and you know, I'll be honest with you guys, I'm fucking stressed out still right now. I'm really stressed out. And when you get stressed out, you don't want to do anything, you know. I've been having lots of chest pains. I've been, you know, they got me to ring up 111 the other week, and I did go to the hospital, and they done numerous amounts of tests on me. And they still couldn't, you know, kind of like figure out what was going on. And I was there for like 14 hours, I think it was. I don't know why I'm stressed out. I just feel really stressed out, you know. I want to do things, but I can't be asked to do them, you know. You know, there's so much I need to do in here. I've been trying to get my DVR up and running. Although 2 of the 3 cameras out of the 8 do kind of like shut down on me during the night time. I think that's because the IR lights on the cameras are going off. See, on here you got all these like IR lights, and I think what it is, quite a few of the IRs are just like burning out. There's no real way of actually repairing it. So you have to buy new ones of these, but I can't even get it back to working on my PC, you know, the DVR system. So I've been pondering whether to get a 4-channel Wi-Fi one or another wired one. The only problem with Wi-Fi, you've got to like have plug sockets, and I don't have that many plug sockets free at the moment, especially in the living room. Well, I do have some in the living room. It's just point getting to them, you know, kind of thing. And that means like pulling so much stuff out of the way. So, you know, I've actually been using wired DVR systems over the last few years. Well, since I actually been here, actually 6 years. I have got a couple of Wi-Fi ones, but I tried getting one of the Wi-Fi ones working last night. It wouldn't have it. You know, I've got like 3 of these things, but I can only find 1 power supply. So, you know, that's stressing me out. You know, it just seems like every time I try to do something and it don't work, it really stresses me out. You know, because I'm trying to ponder, why is it not working? You know, I think it might be the RJ45 cable, but I've got like 3 spare RJ45 cables and it just would not work. And I tried connecting it to my laptop, because my laptop is the only system I've got a particular DVR software on. And I tried looking for that software on the internet, so I can re-download it to PC and see if I can get working on PC, but I'm just having no fucking luck, you know. The only way I could probably, you know, do me live streams with the DVR is have the webcam facing the DVR system, which I don't want to be doing. And, you know, I really want to get the DVRs back up and running because we used to see a lot of weird crap happening on there. I think the last time I had my DVR system working was about 6 months ago. Since then, packed up on me. And then if I get a new DVR system, am I going to be able to get it connected to the PC like I used to? And that doesn't matter if it's like a Wi-Fi one or a wired one. I think it's since I've had Virgin Media, that's where it's screwed up with everything. Because you've got different kind of like firewalls and security produce. I can't even pronounce it. You got firewalls and you've got different kind of security options on there which do block things going through your PC, and I just don't know how the bloody hell do it. I've tried googling it the other day trying to find out how to do your port forwarding. Oh, thank you for that, Luna. Appreciate that. I don't do what Dave does, clap, because I don't have the software. I've not downloaded any kind of that stuff. I just say thank you very much, and that's it. Appreciate that anyway. Don't do the 25 one though, because anyone does want to support me, do not do the £25 one. The £25 one was I was hacking some ghost boxes, and I was giving the ghost boxes out as like a thank you. But I don't have any more of those now, and I don't plan to buy any more. I can get them, but I don't plan to get them anymore because they're a bit of a hassle to do actually. So just do. If you want to join, I'm not telling anyone to join, but if you want to join, just do either support 1, 2, or 3. So man, I've not really said much on Dave's channel, but I just don't feel to in myself. No, that's why I go on Dave's channel, because I just don't know what to do on here. Ideas can be very hard to think about. You want to do certain things for the channel, but you don't know if that thing that you want to do is going to work out for your channel. If people are going to come and watch it, kind of thing. I want to get the DVR. I've got the money for the DVR, the wired one, but if I was going to get a Wi-Fi one, I do need more cash for it. And also my PC's playing up. So, I've got a choice, either getting a new PC or a new Wi-Fi, a new DVR system. I won't be able to get them both. The PC's working okay, but sometimes it does lag out, and during the live streams I've got to jump on to CC Cleaner, System Mechanic, and Advanced System Clear to actually clear, all the junk shit up, the cache files and all that kind of stuff, hoping that, don't drop off me live stream. And once it's cleaned up, it's okay for a few hours, So the PC isn't like knackered, I've had it for a few years, this one, couple of years. I think it'll probably be okay for another year. It might even be the hard drive, running a bit slow. That's probably another cause of like your system running a little bit laggy, because your hard drive is, in the process of like dying out a little bit. But I've got a brand new 2 terabyte hard drive over there, which I've not yet bought. So I kind of think I've got a brand new 2 terabyte hard drive over there, which I've not used yet. So if the hard drive does suddenly pack in, I can stick that in. But I've got all the hassle of installing everything again, which I hate doing. I think we all hate doing that actually, when you're installing, the operating system, all the software back onto a PC. Right, let's say hello to everyone quickly. Right, hello Ian, Sherry, Jane, Nubsy. Matthew, my buddy Matthew, my sexy Matthew. Matthew, who else is here? Luna, and that's all I can see. All that says there's 12 people watching. But I can only see about 7 chatting, but never mind. I know I've got a few trolls watching me. I had a message sent to me the other day, actually. A particular person I've got issues with and going to court with. He comes and watches my channel and takes notes in hope that I say something. Well, let him come and watch. At least he's viewing my channel. Give me an extra view in it. I ain't got nothing to say to him. I'll let the judges deal with him and the authorities. I shouldn't really say that, actually. He'll be sitting there like an idiot. So yeah, I was supposed to go out today, but wasn't feeling too good. I've not been feeling too good over the last few weeks, actually. No, when I went in hospital, I was there for 14 hours. No, I was on the heart monitor for a good 6 hours. Because the other 6 hours, like those, just doing blood tests and scans, and they've done a heart scan as well. And over the last few nights, I've been getting like tightness in my chest again. Last night on days, I said I had tightness in my chest again, but I don't want to be ringing up 111. I don't know if it's like a spiritual attack or something, or if it's something like, physical health issues. I don't know. And I don't want to be going, to hospital every time I have a chest pain. It couldn't be to do with my asthma. So I'm asthmatic. But I'm not going to be ringing 111 up every time I get chest pain. Getting an ambulance around here, thinking it's, a heart problem. Because I don't want to be wasting the time and the resources with the hospital when they probably have other more important cases than, something which is minor to me. Now, I have been told, to keep an eye out for things, if it could be like a possible heart attack, like, if you feel sick and nauseous and you're bringing up like brown, kind of like, looks like kind of granules, then that is possibly, something to do with a heart issue. They told me a few things I need to keep an eye out, but I've not had that yet. I do get nauseous, headaches, but I've had headaches for 12 years. Sometimes they're so bad, I think what the stress is to them arseholes upstairs, because they constantly bang around, and like when I'm trying to watch a movie or a YouTube channel, I've got to turn the volume all the way up. And then when it's all the way up, it's like you can hear it over the volume. People just turn around and say, well, wear headphones. I can't wear headphones. It makes my ears itchy and like, feels like, it makes it hot and sweaty and itchy, kind of thing. I've tried different headphones, no good. All right, Private Tom. Hello, everyone. I have been trying to, eat better food, but my diet, I can't afford my diet. When I went to the doctors once before, they gave me a diet sheet, and they told me, like, eat certain foods, like salads, white meat, and this other kind of stuff like pasta. A lot of the stuff on the diet sheet I can't even eat. It makes me feel sick. And the other half was way too expensive. Go and buy fish, white meat. It's well bloody costly. Well costly. I do eat like chicken, pork, beef. I do try to eat salad sometimes. I eat potatoes. Roast potatoes or baked potatoes. I do eat some vegetables, but not too many vegetables. I'm very fussy on the vegetables. I won't eat broccoli, cabbage. I won't eat cauliflower. I won't eat Brussels sprouts. I won't eat carrots. I won't eat any of those because they just make me feel sick. Carrots seem to be, like the worst one. It makes me really feel sick, kind of thing. So, the banging I'm getting up there, that's what's causing most of the stress, because they just don't give a fuck. I did get a letter from council because I put a complaint on the noise pollution website, but they'll only deal with it if it's only during the night time. If it's during the daytime, they won't do nothing. It ain't worth ringing up the police because the police won't do nothing. I know that I suppose I know that for a fact, unless they're constantly banging, 24/7, like having like music and that 24/7, and like, making other kind of noises like screaming, fighting, that kind of stuff, then the old Bill probably will do something. But the old Bill police, they don't give a, they don't really take that in hand, really, I suppose. Unless you're like, constantly like at war with each other, then they might, come in on the odd occasion if someone rings the authorities to calm things down. But she shouldn't be living there, I'm not being funny, she shouldn't be living there. Hello, Simon and Hyde. She should not be living there. She's got 5 children in a 1-bedroom flat. I even spoke to the housing advisor. To the landlord, rang them a couple of weeks ago, and they said, "We're sorry, we can't do nothing about it. You'll have to report it to the police or something if it gets too bad." I said, "Well, the thing is, like, she's got 5 kids in the 1-bedroom." She goes, "Yeah, but when she moved in, she only had the 1 kid, probably." I said, "Yeah, I know, but it's getting out of hand." She goes, "Well, we can't really do nothing. She'll have to ring up the council and get the council to the house. So we can't do it. We just rent the property." So really, if she had like 20 people up there, the landlord wouldn't give a shit. It's only if someone reported her, to the council saying that she had 20 people living there, then they would do something. That's what's causing me stress. That shit. I can't even get a decent sleep. I'm woken up 4, 5, 6 times a day with their fucking banging. Early this morning, me and Dave ended the stream about 5 o'clock. I went straight to bed. Within an hour, I was woken up again. Managed to doze off. Then 2 hours later, again I was woken up. Then another 2 hours I was woken up. Constantly waking up. Because they're fucking bullshit noise. And I can't do nothing about it. Even if I go out there and, complain about it, she might have the noise quieting down for a day, maybe 2, but then it starts up again. And I think that stress is causing me to have, like, the problems I've got at the moment. But it could be my asthma. As I say, I am asthmatic. I do have inhalers knocking around somewhere. She's had a kid every year since she's lived here. 1 every year. I've been here 6 years. She had 1 when I moved in. And suddenly, like, another 4 or 5. I think she got 6, actually. And not 5. She says she's got 5, but I'm sure she's got 6. Because the last one she had was about a year ago. So I won't be surprised she has another one this year. So I'm always hearing them to, earn her old man at it, kind of thing some of the times during the daytime. I don't know if he lives there, but I do hear him up there sometimes talking, so I think he does live there. So you're talking about at least 7 people up there in a 1-bedroom flat. It in our area, in our flats, it is a large living room. So she's probably converted that large living room into like small bedrooms or something. And someone did tell me she's got a boy, in amongst her kids. If you've got like one boy and say like 4 daughters, a boy should not be sleeping with his sister. It's illegal apparently. So she can get done for that. But I don't know if she's got a boy or not. I know she got, I've seen a few of her girls. Well, I can't do anything else about it. I've just got to sit there and fucking suffer. If I had the money, I'd move, but I don't have the funding to move. I'd like to go down to Kent where my sisters are, be with them. So, any other kind of health issues that happen to me, then at least my sisters are near to me. I ain't got no one around here. Apart from, even my daughter Jessica, she's moved down to Kent. My son's up here, but, he works a lot because he's the manager of a supermarket store. And he can't get out half the time. And my other daughter, she's only here on a little vacation because she originally moved over to the Philippines about a year and a half ago. So she's here on holiday. Hello, Dave. I'm only going to do a quick one. I didn't get out to do anything today. Weren't feeling too good. Feel like something fucking stamped to my foot. I just don't know what to do, Not a lot I can do. Just got to put up with all this shit all the time, That's why I want to get out a bit more. But the weather's holding us back, Let's say it rained today, it was cold. And I want to go out in the wet, cold weather. It's supposed to have been kind of cloudy today. I don't even know what it's going to be like during the week. Where's my fucking mobile phone gone? See, tomorrow, Saturday, let's see. That's my old phone. Is it? What did I do with my phone? I think I might have left it in the bathroom. Yep, like a prick. I left it in the bathroom. Now I've got a message from my doctors. What's this about? They keep sending me the fucking letters through my mobile about getting a COVID jab. I ain't got COVID. In the fucking hospital, took the test and said I'm COVID free. I'm not taking that fucking injection unless I'm fucking arrested and taken down and forcibly done it. Get it done. I'm not having it. Well, I just can't concentrate today either. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be rainy. Sunday is going to be sunny in the fields, so I could probably go out Sunday. Monday and Tuesday it's going to be sunny in the fields. But, the British weather, it always changes. It always fucking changes. Can never, trust the British weather. Now, I've got a few ideas I want to do for the channel as well. yeah, I've got a few things I'm thinking about, some ideas, some new builds, which I mentioned on Days last night, which I'm thinking about doing. I'll put a bid on something on eBay. A talking toy. I've got talking toys actually, but I need a material one, like a stuffed one. So I want the voice box, and I want to try doing something with that. So I've put a bid on one. So I just had eBay and I've opened it twice and closed it twice. It's what is it? Hang on a minute. eBay's not opening now. Right, it's I've got an hour and 43 minutes to see if I win. My pal's got so what I've put a bid on. That I'll put a bid on. The only thing is I've got touchpads. I don't want it as a touchpad. I want to do it as like motion censored. So that's what I've got an idea of doing. It's like a Boo Bear in one way. Like I have got a motion sensor toy which I built myself, several years ago. But fuck knows where it is. I can't remember what I've done with it. I made two, and I gave one to Living Dead Paranormal, the paranormal group in America. I think they live in Ohio, so they've got one. And I know I still got one, but where the hell it is, I don't know. I was sitting here just over the last couple of days thinking about, buying a Boo Bear, but I don't really want to get a Boo Bear because I like, 90 quid, 150 quid or something, You can get like, smaller ones, which people have made themselves about 60 quid, but why buy one when I can make my own one like I've done before? But I want to do one where it's actually triggers off the sound by motion. Because I've not seen anything like that, I don't think. Mind you, I've not really researched to see if there is anything like that, but it's always nice to try to build your own one. I want to try and get some more of those little analog meters. So I build Dave. Dave's always wanted one of those EM pumps with a meter. So I've got to look around to see what parts I have got. I need to see if I've got the box. I need to see if I've got the actual controller module. I know I've got the motors. I need to get some more magnets. But I need to buy some of those analog meters. But I don't want to be paying like 10, 15 quid for a meter. So I'll probably buy, the cheapest modules from China, and that'd be like 4 to 6 weeks, for them to come through. And I want to build a couple of those, one for myself, one for Dave. And maybe, do a giveaway one as well, maybe. I want to do some giveaways as well later on. But it's hard to think on what to give away because some people might think, yeah, I'll add that, it's a good like little item. But it's going to be like, ghost hunting gear that I want to build and do little giveaways. But, it's the cost of the postage. I just sent Matthew stuff out and that cost me, a fair bit to send out, actually, more than I expected it to be. But I'm actually got a guy, he's sending me something. So, I can only think about, sending him something out, I've just noticed that I sent him 3 sensors and I've not got those sensors left. So I'm definitely going to buy those sensors, because otherwise I'm not going to be building my bloody sensor talking. Thank you, Beth, for that. Appreciate that, sweetheart. So yeah, like I don't know when I'm going to get the parts to do the builds. I think I might have enough to build a power sensor. Now, normally when I was building them, I was selling them for about between £50 and £55, including UK postage. Now, if I've got enough components, I might build another one of those and do a giveaway on that one. But it's all down to the postage cost, because the stuff I sent Matthew was only 250 grams. And when I fucking got the price on it, I thought, dude, what? Holy shit, man. But it's like, I wanted to send them out. When I promise someone something, I always follow up with that promise. I never let people down. Hello, Shrimp. I sent Dave some musket balls yesterday. I think he's got them. I saw a quick message. I'm sorry, Dave, I didn't read the message. I think you said you got them. I'm so kind of like out of it today. I just don't. Thank you very much for that, Nubsy. Love you, brother. Thank you. You don't have to do it, guys. I'm not trying to make you do anything. If you want to do it, then it's your free will, and I do appreciate it. I'm not going to get any leads for a whole month. We can bugger off. I nearly blocked Angela then. Did I block him? Remove. Yeah, just block that prick. Actually, hang on a minute. I'm going to be modding a few more people. Ron. I know Ron's on Dave's channel. So Ron's a moderator now. Who else is on here? Who else is on here who ain't got a moderator? The Blue Spanner of Death. Ron has now. I think everyone's got a spanner on it. Oh, hang on. Angela hasn't. Sacramento, so Angela's now moderator. Yeah, I think you've all got moderators now. Terry Screwloose. Is that one of Dave's viewers? I can't remember. I think Terry is. Yeah, right, okay. So Terry Screwloose, I'll add you as a moderator. Although I think I've only seen you on here, but you've been on Dave's. I don't know what I'm doing, man. I just feel like I'm not with it. That's why I have to. I appreciate Dave letting me be on his channel, because if I went on his channel, man, I'd be fucking like, I don't know what I'd be doing. I think Dave is like, to me, not so much of a brother, but like a lifeline, to be honest with you. So even, I know, like, I kind of like. Oh, God. I just wish this stress would fucking go away. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Oh, sorry about it, guys. You know I do tend to like talk over people, which I don't mean to do on people's channels. But sometimes, you try to talk and they talk in front of you, kind of thing, and you just don't know, if there's going to be a long enough gap for someone to talk to. And I do kind of like tend to talk over people, which I don't mean to do. I just wish this fucking shit would stop. I wish I could just start a new life somewhere. I hate to say this, guys, but if it weren't for my kids, my grandkids, if it weren't for them, that's what I've been doing by now. It's just constant noise all the time, She knows I have stress, depression, anxiety, I have mental health, but they don't give a fuck. I've told them several times to keep the noise down. It's affecting me, my health, my sleep. They don't give a fuck. Now, as I'm saying, like, Dave's like a lifeline, because if I wasn't doing a strict, thank you, Beth, you don't have to do that, yes, well, thank you anyway. If it weren't for Dave, let me on his stream. Dave doesn't have to let me on there, yeah? No, but he does, and I appreciate being on there because it gives me something to do, and gives me to talks about something. I'm always learning shit from Dave anyway as well, and I'm also meeting new people from the other side of the world and on his channel. But if it weren't for him and other people that me on their channel, I wouldn't know what I'd be doing, because I can't be doing stuff on here constantly because I don't know what to do. I run out of ideas, and people don't want to listen to me blab and bullshit all the fucking time, because other people think, this guy's a bit of an arsehole, isn't he, And yeah, I can be an arsehole sometimes, I admit I can. And I do tend to talk and say things which I don't mean, because I don't think about the things I talk about sometimes. It's one of those things that you say something, but you don't realise you said it because you don't think, you don't use your brain to concentrate on the words you're actually meant to be saying, kind of thing. I tend to like spur out words which I don't mean to say, and sometimes it upsets people, and I don't mean to do that. And I say sometimes I kind of jump over on other people's conversation, which I don't mean to do, because when they stop talking, I think they've stopped, talking and finished the sentence or whatever, But as I go to say something, they continue saying it, and I think, oh fuck, and then I get, hang on a minute, no, I don't know. No, Dave doesn't have to have me on, but I appreciate him letting me be on, because I feel like I'm part of the family, Your family anyway, you're here as well, but I feel like I'm a part of the bigger family over there. And Dave has more kind of content on his channel now than I have on mine. Years ago I used to be doing so much shit on here. I never ran out of ideas, but now I'm completely out of ideas. And when I want to do things, especially when I go out, I can't do it because it's either a health problem or it's fucking epoxy weather outside that's holding me back. or it's this poxy lockdown that's holding us back because you can't go out and do things. It's just one thing after a fucking another. Like, ain't just me. I know a few of you are probably going through it, and I know how you fucking feel. I really do. I am trying to read the chat, but I can't read it all. I'll have to start from the beginning. Oh God, my chest is hurting again. I'm not going to be ringing one up. I think it's just, it's stress related. Well, let's start from here. I know how you feel, Beth. I get it every day. It does hurt your chest. It feels like, a constant pressure on your chest. And it also, makes your breathing kind of hard. And it ain't like a heart attack. It's just like, the stress that's causing it. The anxiety, depression. So like saying relax, I can't relax, not with the shit going on up there. People in the past have always said to me, I know how you feel. I'm going through them myself. If you ever want to talk, come and talk to me. And I appreciate that, yeah. Because it shows that someone cares. But I can't do that. I can't go and talk to someone. Because to me, I don't know you. You're a stranger. And I don't be putting a burden from myself onto you. Because I know everyone in this world has got their own problems. And I don't want to be putting my problem on top of you to build up even more of a problem. I've had several people come to me over the last few weeks. Oh, if you want to talk, Steve, I'm here. I know you're going through, let's talk. I know it's good to talk. Sometimes talking about it does get it off your chest, but I don't want to be putting my burden to someone else and making them feel, sorry for me, kind of thing, GP wouldn't, Shelley, you can't get an appointment with a GP over here. It's like trying to make an appointment with the Queen. They will probably, you ring them up and all you get is saying, oh, we'll get a doctor to call you back. And that's it. You speak to a doctor and you don't know if they're writing down that information or not. And if they say, well, I write a letter, say they charge us over here for a letter. And that letter costs anything between £50 to £100 just to write a letter for whatever it is, for your landlord, for your council, whatever. No, it's not like a race. My heart isn't like racing. It's just like a pressure on it all the time. No, I think it is, miasma, but, I don't know. The hospital took so many tests. They even took a COVID test on me, and that came through clear. but they couldn't understand what's causing me, my chest pains. One nurse actually said, well, we weren't a nurse, one doctor said, if it's the worst come to the worst, it's probably a mini heart attack you had. But, until we've gone through all the, the tests, we can't say. Then another doctor came up with a machine, a bit like one of those like baby monitor scans, when they scan you for your baby. They did tell me the other day what it was. I can't remember what it is now, but he done that, and he was like scanning my heart for 25 minutes to see if there's any kind of blockage or leakage or any muscles or whatever might have come loose or blocked up. But that came back clear. You don't have to send it back. I'm not asking anyone to donate. The thing is, any of you do donate, it don't mean I'm going to get it for a whole month. Like Dave done a really good donation to me last month. It's not gone through yet. And I don't expect to go through at the moment because we now have to fill out this bloody tax form thing in the UK. And I did fill it out. I got a message saying that it's been accepted. And now what? I've got another one. Asked me to fill out. No, fuck him. So I don't know that money that they sent me or any of the donations that you sent me, I'm even going to get. I try to be nice to my. I'm a person who don't like to cause arguments with anyone. I try to get along with anyone, especially all my neighbours, But she's really pissed me off lately. One of these days, I'm going to go up there and someone will have to call the police. So I'm just going to fucking let loose. I'll tell that one thing, yeah. That's what I mean. Terry, I appreciate that, yeah, but I don't know a lot of you, yeah. To me, you're strangers, yeah. And I don't want to be giving out too much personal information, for one. And two, I don't want to be a burden on anyone. Because I know we all go through shit. We are going through shit with this pandemic anyway. So, but it's hard, to talk about it, for one, and two, it's kind of like when you're locking it in, holding it inside yourself, it is like, causing medical issues, I suppose. I don't know, but no, I can't even talk to my family sometimes because I don't even my family to get, too emotional involved in it and make them upset. My sister Denise, she's always working. My sister Sandra is always working. I don't get on my sister Wendy, to be honest with you. My mum, she's too bloody ill to talk to. My son's always working. Jessica, she's got her own things she's dealing with. So I don't want to put a burden on my daughter or my son because he's working extreme hours. So really, I ain't got really many people to talk to be honest with you. So it's kind of been locked inside me. And that's why I have to come on here to express my emotions, I suppose, because it helps me to get some of those emotions and that anger and that stressful feeling out of my system. But it doesn't really help. As I say, the doctor, if he wrote a letter, it would cost me anything from £50 to £100. I won't do it free. Not over here. Last year, right, when I contemplated taking my own life because that arsehole done that video on me, yeah, I had suicidal thoughts, yeah. But I didn't do it because of my kids and my grandkids, yeah. and I do have a second grandchild now. So although I get those thoughts, I try to like withdraw those thoughts and think of the positive side, you know, the side of my family. I don't want my family thinking, you know, well, it's not so much them thinking, but, you know, or feeling sorry for me. I don't even getting angry with me because I've done something which I shouldn't have done anyway, you know, kind of thing. Yeah, I love my family. I love all you lot, but I'm not a person who can just come up to you and say, oh, you know, today I've had a really stressful day, you know, I feel like going and walking in front of a bus or something. Because some people will think, oh, well, you know, he's doing that because he wants pity, you know. He's one of those pity kind of people. It's not that. I don't want people to feel sorry for me. I don't want people to pity me. No, but it's nice to talk to someone who you know can trust, you know, kind of thing. And then if you can talk to someone who you know and trust, you feel like you're a burden to them. You know, you're putting your weight onto them and you're making them feel like maybe uncomfortable, I suppose. I don't know. Oh, I've upset a few people in here, I'll tell you for one thing, in the past. But, you know, some of the people I've upset, you know, we've kind of like made up. But I'm not going to go there because that's another thing. No, I ain't going to go there because it could cause up, you know, start shit up again. And I don't want that happening again. You know, I might not even be on anymore for a while. You know, met me. Yeah. I don't know if I want to meet you, but if I upset you, you'll probably make me a fucking second arsehole. Damn it. Damn it. Let's link Dave up. Damn it. Hang on, Dave. That's why I don't read chat much because it's just too much to read. Where's my fucking what's the name gone? I can't see the bit where. Hang on, Beth and Bits. Hold on. Hang on. Let me get the link. Copy. Let's log into Facebook. I won't stop until you block me or link me. Your choice, brother. Oh, there you go, Dave. You know, if anyone wants to come in, it's up to you. There's the link. I can't even find that bit where Beth was talking there. I went, Dave. I'm just trying to find that bit where Beth said. What is it? Where the hell is that fucking comment she put up?
It's going to be a fair way back.
Yeah, I was reading. Trying to read back. Why do I just? Oh, hang on. All I've got to do is click on that, and you know, mate.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm doing okay.
I'm glad you are.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. Do you know why we have shoulders, Steve? A lot of people think it's to carry our head around, and it isn't. It's to have other people's heads on there, and it's to help other people carry a burden. Despite what you think, people do want to listen, you know. And the reason people want to listen is not just to make people who are feeling down feel better, but so that they can relate to the way other people feel. It's a sense of community. It's a sense of understanding. And while you might feel isolated and that you're burdening people by talking, you're not. If you got therapy, your doctor wouldn't assign you your best friend or a family member. A person that you would end up talking to would be a complete stranger. It would be a therapist. It would be somebody you had never met. By default, it would have to be somebody like that who isn't in a position to judge you from your social life. It would have to be somebody who didn't know you. Somebody would have no understanding of you apart from the condition and the symptoms that you were describing. So strangers are sometimes the best people. Friends can be just as effective.
Because I've been where Steve is. I live with a neighbour from hell. I had 4 years of a man who I could only describe as a psycho. You could hear him beat up his wife and hear her scream and cry, accuse everybody in the block of various crimes they're supposed to have done against him. And they called the police and they've done nothing. It took them 6 months to do what they had to do with the investigation regards me. I ended up having a breakdown because of it. So I know exactly where Steve is coming from. I personally think you do need to get a counsellor or some therapy, or else you're going to crack up.
But
You need
so,
to.
the doctors down here don't give a fucking shit. When I first had my first thought about suicide, they put me in touch with a psychiatrist, which I had, I think 6 months, and she helped me like crazy. She got me, got my life back together. I was doing things. I got new interests and stuff like that. But over the last couple of years, the thing being is that, victim support. I've contacted victim support a few times. They've never got back to you. I think.
Well, personally, it took them 4 years until I basically got pushed in front of a bus by that neighbour before they actually got me out of there, unfortunately. Because, see, the councils see it as an internal dispute. They don't see it as something going on with their houses themselves. And unfortunately, it sometimes takes a big push of someone. As it happens, my dad knows a few counsellors, so my dad did a big push in a big way and actually put my story in the papers down here for them to get me out of there, But I can tell you something now. What you need to do, first thing, is don't go via your GP. Talk to the local hospital crisis team about how you feel, right? And they will set things in motion.
Yeah, well, when last time I suicidal thoughts, I spoke to a psychiatrist down there for 2 hours. There were two of them. One, which was in trainee, and I told him what was going on. And this was last year. And I said, well, what we'll do is send a letter to your doctors, and then we'll put you in support with victim support. Victim support. And
support does shit.
I know. They spoke to me about half an hour. I said, if you ever need to talk to us, bring us back. A couple of weeks later, I rang them up, and they said it was like put on hold kind of thing. And I was on hold for like half an hour, 45 minutes.
It
certainly makes you feel wanted, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right, listen to me, Steve. Right, all what's gone on in the past and all this it's an irrelevance. Right, that isn't helping you move forward. Concentrating on what's gone on in the past. There's a couple of ways you can go. Now, mind is completely free. The Samaritans are completely free. There are people you can talk to. Now, if you're not getting help via your GP, people like that can push for it, right? I'm in this game. I'm a counsellor. trust me, it can be sorted out. Don't just let it stop at your GP by going in there and expecting to get some kind of help and him not shutting all the doors in front of you. There's also Head Start, which is an online service. There is self-referral services. You can be helped out, right? One place that it isn't the right place to do it is on the internet. This isn't the right place for it. And the reason being is because this is going to feed the trolls, which are feeding part of your depression in the first place. This is armament for them. It's ammunition for them to attack you and have a go at you constantly. When you come on here, it should be a happy place for you. It should be somewhere where you can do something. It should be somewhere where you do your hobby and have fun. Right? I know that you're upset. I know that you're pissed off because of the neighbours upstairs, but wrap your head into something else, man, or you're just going to end up going crazy with it. Contact somebody, set the wheels in motion, keep recording her upstairs making the noises, keep the complaints going in, contact somebody about your mental health. If your tablets aren't working, get them changed or push for a change and use this as a platform to make yourself feel better. That's why I don't put up with the shit on my channel, Steve. That's why I won't moan about stuff like that on my channel. That's why when we're on my channel, I want to do things and I act happy, even if I'm feeling down, because the only way to be happy is to act happy and feel happy. And that's what I want you to do when you're on my channel. And that's what I want you to do when you're on your own channel, brother. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I don't do it on a cruise channel. I try to be a happier person, but when you can't get out, you know, to get away from the shit, like you're saying, look forward. I'm trying to look forward, but when you've got shit weather like this constantly and you've got lockdown, you can't get out.
Get out in your head, Steve.
Down finishing around this week or the beginning of this week.
You've always been allowed out. You've always been allowed to go for a walk, Steve. You can get out and go for a walk, get out of your head. That's always been allowed.
Yeah, I know, but you know, I can go out and as soon as I come back in, I just can't concentrate. I can't think about things.
But the thing is you can't concentrate because you're not giving your own head the space to concentrate. By saying something like, well, I could go for a walk, but as soon as I come back, it's going to be the same old shit. You're already implying negativity in your thinking before you start. So you're setting hurdles before you come to them.
I know it's pathetic. Get some earplugs so you don't hear them. Get along doing what you do. Play their music, dance, do stupid things, whatever it is. Funny things. But do everything you can do to get away from the anxiety, the depression, everything else. I know. I get it.
I've tried that. Nothing seems to be working. It's always when I'm in here. The stress is from them up there. You know, I can go out and have a walk. You know, I could be out 2 or 3 hours and I can get stress relief out of me. But as soon as I come home, I can still be happy. Then suddenly, bang, 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 and it starts.
Well, the answer to that is this, isn't it? I mean, you're staying up. The thing is the only other option is to turn into their rhythm, get into the same sleep cycle that they're into, so that when they're asleep, you're asleep. And then you're not hearing the noises. They are not waking you up then. That's the only other option for you, because if you're not willing to use distraction techniques, which is what Simon's trying to suggest by listening to music or putting earplugs in or something like that, so you're not having to put up with the noise. If you're not willing to do that, or you don't want to have music in the background or anything like that, then you've got to change your rhythm, because something's got to change or you're going to go mad. The thing is you can't keep coming up with reasons not to do anything. Every time you put up an excuse to yourself not to change something, you're driving another nail into the coffin of your depression. That's what's happening. So don't do it, man. You're positive thinking.
If you do this, you're letting them win and your depression win. You need to fight it. I know it's hard and you feel that you've got no fight left, but you have. You've got all these people here on this video rooting for you, wanting you to do the best you can. And we do not want to see one day on Facebook or on YouTube a thing which says from your daughter saying that you passed away from suicide. We do not want to see that. We want to see you happy, full of life. And most of all, I'm getting emotional because where Steve is at the moment is where my deceased partner went. Okay? And I don't want him to go down that path. Do you understand me? because you're worth more than that, Steve. Much more.
No, I don't like doing videos. Sometimes I feel talking about it can help you, you know, to release some of that stress. But, you know, I could release some of that stress and, you know, be happy for the next day or two. Then suddenly it just feels like that stress creeps back inside you.
That's how depression works, Steve. But my advice would be, if you need to do these talks, send people who you think you can even remotely trust a private link. Don't do it live for all the internet to see, because this is feeding the
it
trolls.
needs to
This
keep it
feeds the
off.
bullies. This causes half the shit that's giving you depression in the first place. I keep telling you this.
It draws in the bullies.
Yeah, I know, but I've not had so much of that shit going on. It's them up there that caused me all the problems.
Steve,
I just
Steve,
Please, 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 enough of the excuses. You need to start thinking of saying, right, what can I do next?
I've tried to do that. I'll contact the council. I've contacted the housing advisor. I've contacted noise pollution.
You need to really make yourself a nuisance to them. Do you understand me? You need to make yourself such a nuisance to the council that they have to do it. I know it's a long road and a hard road, but I've got faith in you. You can do it.
So
Steve, it's the squeaky wheel that gets oiled.
Yeah, exactly. It's the loudest person gets heard sometimes. And you have to really kick some ass and really yell and yell and yell at the people that run your place. Just
it's like you're on a roller coaster, and you can't get off that roller coaster if you don't help yourself.
This is from the council noise pollution, right? Yeah, they said they can only do anything unless the noise starts from in the night time.
No, that's incorrect. That's incorrect.
11
That's
PM to
incorrect.
4 PM.
No, that's incorrect because I've had noise pollution.
It's more of a night pollution when people like bang around and make wild parties and, drunken disorder and fights and stuff like that. That's all they're concentrating on. It's nighttime pollution, not daytime.
Well, if it starts at 7 or 6:30, it is counted a bit as nighttime pollution, right? And then it goes on during the day. The point is, it's got to be before 8 o'clock. Then they'll sort it out, during the daytime, right? I know I've had to. I told you before, Steve, when I had that problem with the neighbour, And at the end of the day, I know it's hard, very, very hard. I get it. I have day-to-day battles with anxiety and depression. But if you don't do things or do this to sort it out, even if it means you have to make yourself such a bloody nuisance that they'll do it to move you or move them out of basically saying, all right, then shut up or we'll do it. The point is, if you don't shout loudest, nothing gets done.
Dave's
You
disappeared.
need to stand your ground. You really do need to stand your ground. But like Dave said, coming on here is not helping you because you are building yourself up. Your depression is never going to get any better. Putting it on YouTube, because then people are going to see that. What you need to do, like Dave said, is go private with someone that you can trust and talk to. My inbox is always open, Steve. But
Yeah, but like
the
I said
more
earlier,
I'm not a counsellor, but if you ever want to talk to me about anything, Steve, you can do that on Facebook anytime. Private message.
I appreciate it, yeah, but I don't want to be talking to people and putting my burden on them because I'm not that kind of person. I don't mean it's like
you're not being a burden. You are not being a burden, because what you are doing, you are probably helping somebody else, taking their worries away by talking about yours, and they're putting theirs to the side. So it's catch-22. But you need to like get it off here and go private with somebody and talk to somebody. Dave is the most is superior in this, and he will help you through this.
I think
But
you
like he keeps saying to you, putting it on here is not going to help you.
Hello, who's that?
hello.
Who's that? Is that Terry?
Hey, Terry.
Who's that?
I have no idea, but he's got a nice clock. Anyway,
Is that you, Terry? I think it's Terry. I don't know. I don't know what happened to Dave. Yeah, it's Terry, I think.
hi, you all right?
Yeah, who's that? We've got no audio.
Your audio's not working. If you're doing it from a laptop, you have to click allow on the microphone.
Have you got audio, Rosalie? Just can't hear you.
Oh well, someone else has left.
No, that's what I mean. Like, I think it pissed off a lot of people when I'm trying to like express my emotions, and that's the only way I can do it. I don't want to be doing it to
You've
things.
not pissed off a lot of people. There's a lot of people out there that are scared for you.
I know there's people there for me, but I don't want to be a burden. That's the thing. All what I want in life is them to stop the fucking noise. Every time I go out, I come back, more noise. That's why I try to go out. Whatever weather condition, I'll go out, finish for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, half hour, couple hours. I get away from the noise, and as soon as I come back, it's there. It's like a loop that never stops.
Which council are you under, Steve?
Merton,
I didn't hear that. What did you say?
Merton.
Merton.
Oh,
Right.
I think that's Ron. Is that you, Ron?
Yes, that's me.
I'm going, Terry.
Now
Hello,
you've
Ron.
met me face to face.
Yeah,
All right. I used to be in an apartment building.
Yeah.
And the people used to sell drugs right out the front door, and they wouldn't do anything. So I know what you're going through on that one.
See, another thing is with them, there's notifications downstairs. No smoking allowed in the community area.
Mm-hmm.
3 times I've caught her smoking out in a community area, and I've told her, please don't smoke, because that smoke lingers down the hallway and it comes under my door, into my room, and it kicks off my asthma. Oh, I'm sorry, Steve, I won't do it again. That's the first time. Second time she done it again. I've told you, can you stop smoking? So I still, I was just like stressed out with the kids, I need to come out for a cigarette. All you got to do is walk down a few flights of stairs outside and go into the car park and smoke, like many other people probably do. But she don't do that. I caught the other week, I was just taking my stuff outside, my trash, into the weedy bins. And as I went in the hallway, I could really smell the real stench of the cigarette smoke here. Now, I don't give a shit, if people want to smoke, that's up to them. If they want to get cancer or, have black lungs, that's up to them. I ain't got nothing against that. But I've gone down, and as I'm going down, I can smell the real pungent smoke, a cigarette, yeah. And I'm going, oh, here we go again. More cigarette smoke, more asthma attacks. And I've gone out, come back in, and I didn't realise she was standing on the up on the hallway. And she goes, hey, Steve, did you say something then? I said, yeah, I was just talking to myself. I said, I'm not being funny, but I'm going a bit like cigarette smoke again. She goes, oh, I'm sorry, that's me. I said, well, I have asked you not to smoke out of the floor a couple of times because it kicks off my asthma. I said, look, there's a window there. Why can't you blow smoke out the window? Because I've got the window. Yeah, but are you blowing it out the window? No. I'm sorry, Steve. I won't do it again.
I think I wonder if they're doing it just to annoy you. I mean, you've said it once, and they think they're playing silly buggers.
I've even gone out there and smelt weed, drugs,
God, what have they got, kids?
and they got kids, and they smoke weed. I don't know if they smoke weed in front of their kids, but I know either the one across the road, across the hallway to her smokes weed. So I've always seen people go up there. So I even had a word with another guy who doesn't live in this block of flats, but in the other block further down. I said, here, mate, I'm not being funny, don't smoke weed in there, please. They're suffering with asthma. He goes, I was just going in to buy something off her. And I knew what he was buying, but if they're dealing or not, I don't know.
Probably this will make you laugh. I had an annoying neighbour that used to do a lot of DIY in the opposite block to me, but the other side of the wall to me. One day I see a drill come through the wall. I thought, what the hell? Anyway, through that blooming weird episode, we actually got to talking. Sometimes also communication can be the key here, but I personally feel in this case you do really need to talk to the council again, kick ass, make yourself unpopular up there if necessary. Just talk to those people involved and actually get them to do something about it. Because at the end of the day, unfortunately, like me, the only way you can do that is to literally make yourself an absolute pain in the arse. That's how they do things.
I think
You can't make yourself a right royal pain in the arse.
I know someone who had problems with someone. It took them like 2 years before the council would even do anything.
Well, my council originally, when I had trouble with my neighbour, I'll tell you so, he was psychotic. He would try and kill himself off the balance outside his thing. I mean, I saw him try and do it once. I'll tell you something, that stayed with me. I had to cut him down. He went to hospital, then came back about 6 weeks later. And he'd do all sorts of crazy shit, like beat up his girlfriend, smoke weed, do all sorts of drugs, then use up all his money and then beg on the street. I mean, he was an absolute nightmare. It took him physically assaulting me in the street, pushing me in front of a bus because I dared to tell the truth to the council. That's why I got dragged out of there. Now it's only through the police. Maybe you need to complain to the chief superintendent or your local police force instead of the blooming victim support.
Well, another one, someone told me, write to me MP, see what they say, but I don't think the MP would be interested in someone who's got 5 people in 1-bedroom flat. They ain't going to do it, ain't the MP, are they?
No, they're not talking about that. They'll probably do something about tell them about the noise and tell the council that it's unhealthy. They will say it's unhealthy. Because 5 people in 1-bedroom flat is not healthy for those people up there, let alone for you.
No, I know that. I said to her, you've been on to the council. She goes, yeah. I said, well, what are they doing? She goes, that's not to do with you. I said, well, it is in one way because you're overcrowded, too much noise. I said, I'll tell you what, if the council ain't doing that, I'll put a report in. I'll put a complaint in that the noise coming through. Maybe that little bit. She goes, do what you want.
Maybe even though it's extreme, this is going to extreme, maybe you ought to talk to your local TV station about your situation you're in. Sometimes press coverage and bad publicity sometimes makes people in high places move mountains to sort things out. You know what I mean?
No, I didn't mean to do, what I'm doing now, like the stress and stuff like that. It's just kind of came out. I'm trying to do, think of things I want to be doing on the channel.
My area, Steve.
Concentrate. Every kind of idea I think about, I've either done, or it's not possible for me to do it at this time.
Shame
And
you're
then
not
you-
in the area, Steve. I'd have you stay over my place for the night and sleep one quiet night in a place where you'd actually be able to recover some of your equilibrium. Because right now your adrenaline is not sort of going away. It's like you're overstimulated.
Mate, as soon as the weather's better, I'm just going to go out camping, spend a few nights out camping.
That's a good idea. Go do some camping out there, right? You
I
have
don't know what the situation is with fishing at the moment over Clapham Common because of lockdown, but I'll have to go over there one day, see if there's anyone camping over there. If there is, I'll just come back home, grab my tent and spend a night or two over. Make sure the cat's got plenty of food and just get out of here. Because
do you know a holiday, like a kind of holiday thing, to get away from it for a little bit and then come back. But the point is, however, you don't need. I'm not sure how to get this out because I'm autistic and sometimes my words jumble up. Okay.
Well, I think they're going to be shouting at me next week because I'm going to probably be scaring their kids again. Like when they made a hell of a bang on my wall or my floorboards,
Yeah.
the shit out of me. I banged on the wall. She comes round moaning and bitching that I scared her kid with banging on the wall. Well, next week there's going to be some more banging on the wall because I'm going to be getting a hammer and some nails and I'm going to be putting some pictures up. And if he comes down and says, "Oh, you just scared my kids again. Why are you banging on my wall?"
So you ought to say, well, you know what?
to
That's
put
how I
pictures up.
feel.
Aye?
You ought to say, well, now you know how I feel.
Yeah, I'm just going to say, what is it illegal for pictures up on my wall now?
Yeah.
I'm going to say to her, look, you can constantly bang, bang, bang. You said you're trying to calm the noise down, but it's constant, 24/7 day near enough, apart from when you're sleeping. But you don't give a shit about your neighbours. I've told you about my mental health issues. And like it might go quiet for half a day or a day, then it's back again. You don't know what it's doing to my mental health, I'm going to tell her. Like I say, if you've got a complaint about me knocking a few nails in a wall, or go fuck yourself and go complain to the council. So I don't think the council's going to worry about me knocking a few holes in the wall or a few holes in the wall to put pictures up when I'm not the person who's making the noise.
I mean, I don't know what Terry's had to put up with, but I know for a fact that with all this, you do need a couple of days away or even a week away where you can actually have a breather, relax a bit, let yourself be yourself.
I've got plans anyway, like so I've got a few plans this year. Now the daylight getting like longer. When we got better weather, I'm planning to go down to Kent to visit my sister for a couple of days and do some ghost
Maybe
hunting.
you might go down there for 2 weeks,
I could do-
relax, and then come back again because it's what you need.
I won't be able to do 2 weeks. I've got my cat. I can't take my cat down there.
Bugger.
I've got a cat to look after. I can't put her in a cat.
A couple of days then, but either way, you do need a little bit of space from this place. What do you suggest, Terry? Sorry, you can't hear me.
So like, I've got a cat, so I can't go out for 2 weeks. I can do a couple of days. That's no problem. In fact, the RSPC, they told me I can leave a couple of days once she's got food and drink. So I'm really consider going down to my sister's and stay down there for a couple of days. Get out and do some like camping. Don't mean I have to do any fishing because I ain't going to be able to buy a fishing license. Gone up again this year, and I don't fishing anyway.
Yeah.
But got a few extra things I want to be doing, like doing some more paranormal builds. Devices. But again, I need concentration, and with this noise, I can't concentrate. But it's always constant banging, banging, and that breaks my concentration. I can't even sit and watch a movie properly without all the noise up there. So everything I try to, positive in front of me, thinking of ideas and things I want to do, ruins it because of her up there and her family. So I can go up for 2 or 3 hours having a walk around and get all that stress in my head. But as soon as I come back, it's not me thinking of it, it's her causing it.
I don't know if anything else that suggests what I said to you before, Steve. You know what I mean? Keep on doing what you're doing.
Well, I'm going to bring up the council then and say, look, it's not night time, it's the noise, it's the daytime. What can we do about all the daytime noise? I know kids will be kids, and because of lockdown, you can go out and do a lot of stuff now.
I was told by my council if it's before 9 o'clock in the morning, then you can do something.
I think most of it's down to the lockdown. It's destroying people's lives because people can't get out and do things. If they were allowed to get out and do things, I wouldn't have half this noise, I tell you.
I tell you something, the noise might go down when this thing comes off properly, and everybody's able to go out on this week.
No, probably a family van. Friends and family come around and making noise. No, my luck.
But Steve, if you need somebody to talk to, you can get me on Twitter DM.
Okay, mate.
I got Dorius every day.
I don't have your Twitter. Can you post it in the side chat? Twitter.
I don't know any of that stuff. You'd have to ask Mary. I always ask her.
I'll get Mary to send it over sometime.
Yeah.
The person, I don't want to put my problems on
I
someone
don't
else.
like Facebook.
I have Facebook.
Sometimes you have to swallow the pride and talk to someone because you're going to go bonkers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But it wouldn't do, getting people to feel sorry and, picking on
It's
people.
nothing to do with you.
The problems I'm having, I'm getting fed up with the problems. And, when I want to do something, especially like a stream or something, I can't do it because I'm being interrupted all the time, with their bullshit upstairs. So if I could move, I'd move, and that'd probably make a lot more things a lot better.
Maybe it might be a better way for you to maybe see if you can get the council to shift in somewhere else. Even if it's temporary accommodation and put your stuff in storage.
It costs storage, mate. I've had storage before and it cost me a fortune. So you're talking like £100, £200 a month for storage because when I got it from my landlord 6 years ago when my wife walked out on me, I couldn't afford the rent. The landlord evicted me. I put my stuff in storage for 4 months, I think it was, and it was me £150 a month.
Bloody hell. Or maybe if somebody's got a garage, you can put your stuff in. And then...
Yeah, well, some of it did go to my sister, actually. She put it in her attic and in her garage because I couldn't afford the storage unit anymore. She had it down there for like nearly a year. I can't expect her doing that.
Yeah. I really don't know what to do for you, but at least I put my view over anyway. My viewpoint of the situation.
No, I'm only come on just to express, what I'm planning to do. But I can't do it at the moment. I didn't plan to come on here and stress out and say what I've said.
Sometimes it comes out anyway. But I agree with what the councillor thing is. It's unfortunately, even though it's your stream, you can say whatever you want. Some things is just an absolute buffet for the trolls.
Yeah, well, you see, we had a fucking idiot on here a little while ago. But
I went and blocked him on the thing. So
random trouble anyway.
You had someone that hacked into someone else's blooming thing on there as well, which I went and unfortunately I had to block Doris on it because she was hacked on it. You know what I mean? So
Ian, you shouldn't have hidden Nelly.
I didn't hide Nelly.
Oh no, hid her by mistake, I think. Because she said no one thinks that you're at her. Please link Dave up. We all care. Then Ian hid her. But I think someone unhid her.
Ian also unhid her.
Oh, right.
So
I know it's a mistake. But anyway, I'm going to shoot off. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I might go on days. I don't know. I'm going to try and get some early nights in. So
maybe we could go metal detecting or something down in Devon instead of being in London. Catch the train down.
no, I've got permission on some farmland anyway. So I'm going to do some more metal detecting this month. So I'll be out.
It'll help you. It'll take your mind off things.
Yeah, and I'm going to be doing some metal detection and bushcrafting this month anyway. Then I'll be doing some cemetery work, for this channel. The bushcrafting and metal detecting will be on my other channel.
Yeah. Anyway, forgive me. I gotta go because I gotta dash off the dad. I live just down the road from my dad. My dad's messaged me saying he needs me. So
Yeah,
I'll say goodbye to you all, and I just hope things get sorted out for you.
well, that won't happen just yet. But just have to take it day by day.
Yeah, indeed. Goodbye.
All right, cheers, everyone. I'm going to shoot off as well. Nip over and see Dave's channel, and I don't know if I'm going to be on tonight or tomorrow. I don't know. I'm just going to try and relax a little bit. So
I
usually
just sent you a request on Twitter.
Okay, mate. I'll look at that later.
All right. If you need me, text.
Yeah. Okay. Cheers. Sorry. Yeah, I know Dave allows me on his channel every night, kind of thing, and I try to do some streams before Dave goes on. But I don't know if I'm going to be doing these streams for a little while. I'm sure. I know Dave welcomes me on his channel, but I might even stay off Dave's channel for a few nights, to be honest with you, because it does go a little bit quiet after midnight. So if I'm on Dave's channel till midnight, once I hear the noise has stopped, I'll just jump off and get some decent nighttime sleep. But it's still ain't gonna win because it's more during the daytime that's driving me insane because I can't do what I want to do. I want to do things on YouTube and I can't because I'm being always interrupted with the noise upstairs. I'll do a stream being interrupted by the noise upstairs, or I'm trying to make something. I'm always being interrupted by them upstairs, and if it ain't them upstairs, they always knock on the door with packages which ain't even for me, it's for someone else. They'll take away deliveries. That's another kind of problem issue I'm having because I've got 4, 8, 12, 16 flats along here, yeah, and you got flat 1, which is mine. You got flat A, B, C, D, E. And when I order takeaways, it's always been delivered to my door because they don't read bloody sheet on the takeaway mill. And I've had a go at, I've had a few goes at the people, deliveries mills to the block, mate. It's got their 1E. Can you not read the address properly? I'm always getting people knocking on my door for deliveries. Can you please read your dispatch sheet before knocking on anyone's door? Then you won't have any problems. Yeah, sorry, mate. Yeah. So where's 1D? I just told them along the pathway. Oh yeah, right. Cheers. I think they employ thick idiots, to do deliveries. To be honest with you. But anyway, appreciate coming on. I'm going to shoot off, and I might just go and watch Dave for a little bit. I might just turn the whole computer off to watch a movie on DVD or something. I don't know.
Okay. Don't believe the trolls.
Yeah. Well, I've had them for 4 years. Well, 3 years, mate. The trolls and the haters and the drama. But, you know, I can't talk about one of them because it's going to go through the court case in a couple of months' time. And that's causing a lot of stress, you know, wondering what's going on with that. But once that's over and done with, that'll probably be some of the stress relieved.
Mm-hmm.
Right, okay, I'll catch you all later. Cheers.
Okay.
Right.
See you.